Good morning and welcome from Camping Le Fun, which is a campsite that's about 60 miles down from Montpellier. And we came here for one night and we've stayed 3 nights. We've just done 8 days wild camp on the bounce, so we thought we deserved a little bit of a rest. So we've come here, and this is, it's got a bar, just got my bread there for lunch later on. It's got a lovely swimming pool, we were at it yesterday. In here, loads of shade. The weather's not been too good actually. Last night it poured down, but that was in the night time, and yesterday for about an hour it poured down as well. But yeah, that's to be expected anyway from time to time. That's a little snack bar that actually opens on the 1st of June, and it's the end of, sorry, the 1st of July, and it's the end of June now, so it'll be opening shortly. But the reason I chose this place is, well, first of all, it's a cost thing as well. It's only I think it's only 20 euros a night. That's the way in. With the reception up there is the dump station. Wrong, is a freshwater fill-in and the grey water dump station. There's some owned plots around here, and that's the ablutions block. Obviously people are in there getting washed right now, so I'm not going to go in there. And down at the bottom there's a lovely lake, windsurfing and sports activities and all that sort of water-based sporting activities. Here's Wendy just coming up to do the washing, because it's a travel day today. Nice barbecue area. It's got all the facilities. Really, really nice. Morning, Wendy. So there's people getting washed, so they'll have to believe us. But it is really nice in there. Probably the cleanest facilities we've seen in our whole trip, actually. And this is well placed. This is because this is at the most southerly tip of France before you go into Spain. There's not much ground in between here and the Spanish border. So for a leap into Spain, or just to come to the south of France, this is great. All these little spaces, all protected by hedges, nice and privacy. Really is a nice place. He's getting ready to windsurf. It's a big windsurfing community. Here's the lake down the bottom there. So we're hooked up. One of the pleasures of coming into a campsite is we pay for hookup, and the wire's not been like that all the time. It's been tidy under the van, but I've dragged it out to dry it out because it was wet last night and I need to put it away. So the toilet's been emptied. We use the toilet during the night time. We've got fresh water to fill up. We've got grey water to dump, and it's basically pack up as normal and move on. We are going to move north of Montpellier today, and I'm going to take the non-toll roads. So we're going to take the non-toll roads up and as far as Grenoble, and then when we get to Grenoble we're going to skirt around the bottom of the Alps. And the reason why we're skirting around the bottom of the Alps is we're going to then go up to the Matterhorn, which is a card. Excuse me. And then from the Matterhorn we're going to go down and round to the left, as it were, all the way around the Alps to Fussen, where we're going to start the romantic road. And that's the plan for now. Plans do change, as you know, but for now that's the plan. So Montpellier, just north of Montpellier today on non-toll roads, up to Grenoble on non-toll roads, and then when I get to Grenoble I'm going to switch the accept tolls on my TomTom. And the reason for that is because there is there's a 3 or 4 hour difference between taking the toll roads from Grenoble up to the Matterhorn. So 3 or 4 hours, and the mileage is considerable. And I know what the roads are going to be like. They're going to be like switchback all the way, which doesn't bother me, but when you balance the diesel cost out and the time, I'm going to opt for toll roads on this occasion. I've done the sort of planning, and that's why we're going to go non-toll to Grenoble, and then toll from Grenoble up to the Matterhorn, and then all the way around to Fussen. For those of you who've done the Alps before, I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to wrap up from this lovely campsite now, and we're going to move. So from camping Le Fun, which is about 60 miles south of Montpellier, we shall catch you later. Good morning as we drive into the Alps. Just on an overnight stay in a place called Valency. I didn't take any footage, it was like an air. Paid 12 euros to stay there, and there was a dump station, black water, fresh water, and it was secure as well. So we decided to stay there. We had other options, but one of the car parks was full.
And you couldn't park there because our vehicle was too big.
Yeah, and with the other car park, we just didn't feel like it was safe enough to park there. So we decided on I call it a semi-air because it wasn't wasn't looked after in any way. It was a bit short for some motorhomes, but the last 4 places were okay for long ones like ours. So as we drive into the Alps then, the first place we're going to go to is Chambéry. And Chambéry is special for us because that's where we fly into when we go skiing at Sainte-Foy. So we're going to go to Chambéry. It will seem strange driving into Chambéry, that's for sure. Usually we're flying and driving a hire car out. So we're going to stay at Chambéry the night, and then I'm going to turn the TomTom onto tolls, because there's a significant difference from then onwards on the mileage, going over the tops, St Bernard's Pass and all that kind of good stuff, to actually taking the tolls. And then we'll head towards the Matterhorn. Wendy's taking some lovely footage here, look at this. I mean, this is splendid. We haven't been short of lovely locations, and this is a non-toll road from Valency to Chambéry. Sometimes taking the non-toll roads gets us in trouble with 3.5 ton and the width of the road, but we get by. So this is a bit thin going through here. You can see where people have scuffed the tyres. But it's like I say, if you just take your time, then you'll be alright. It's when you start flapping and rushing things.
So here we are on our way to Chambéry, and we've stumbled upon the Tour de France, which is a bit of a amazing coincidence, and this is especially for you, Edward.
Bonjour tout le monde, bonne journée à vous. Tourtelcuisse, la garage.
contre les moutons. Il y en a qui
Ouais, j'ai entendu ouais par ici.
Haribos. Hey.
pour sensibiliser tous les usagers de la route au respect des autres et des règles. Bien vivre ensemble sur la route, c'est essentiel pour la sécurité de tous.
Strange cars, ain't they?
Avec du sucré, des super biscuits au chocolat.
Pour faire cette année sur le Tour de France. Alors je vais vous demander de mettre les mains en l'air et de faire un maximum de bruit pour la caravane Le Gaulois et surtout pour Étienne et Marianne.
68 millions de Gaulois. Et toi, et toi, et toi. Et voilà le Gaulois, rassure-toi. C'est plus vite ici que de chez toi.
So we are in between Grenoble and Chambry. We're going on the off-roads, non-toll roads, and we stumbled upon the Tour de France, and that's them just coming through now. Just getting all the cycles through and all the... Here's the lead guy coming through now. Procession behind, and undoubtedly there'll be a pack behind that as well. The Tour de France 2024.
Has now just reopened after the Tour de France, and we are on our way to Chambry.
We're waiting 2.5 hours for 25 seconds worth of activity.
Wow, what a view!
Down here on your bike. This is weird. It's Dudley Ward Tunnel. All over again. around the bottom of the Alps. We've gone from Chambéry and we're working our way around to the Matterhorn, but we're going to stay tonight near Montblanc. These just are some of the views that we're having on our way down the southern side of the Alps.